It's a solar-powered serval type of day here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. If the sun's shining, that means our resident servals are out basking in some of their favorite sun spots. I see Mr. Bosco here. I do see an ear of Nunda hiding back in the bushes there. I'll point her out a little bit in more detail once we have some people joining us today. Hope everybody's doing well. It is Friday. We are at the beginnings of a long weekend, Memorial Day weekend here in the States. Hope everybody has some fun plans for themselves. Now I'm starting to see some people file in. Hey Donna, thanks for joining us. Happy Friday to everyone. I see one serval. Let's see if anybody else has a keen enough eye to see the other serval that is in the frame. There are two servals in the frame right now. Jim Brill, good day to you from rainy New Jersey. Not so much rain here in Minnesota, fortunately. We did have kind of soggy day yesterday, but that dropped the temperatures down a little bit, but the sun is back. And as you can see, Bosco is thoroughly enjoying a little sun time. Hey Nadia, thanks for joining us. Always awesome to have you. Lauren Lynn, hey Lauren. Donna, hello to you. Can anybody else see the other serval that's in the frame? There are two servals in the frame. That's Bosco on our left. And I'll move the camera here in just a little moment so we can see the other one. But it is Bosco's in the frame and Nunda. But Nunda might be hard to see. Hi Amy, thanks for joining us. Rita Iverson, where have you been? I've been right here, Rita. Obviously, things have been quite busy here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, rehoming some of the cats from the Tiger King Park, as well as Miss Callie, going down to the emergency clinic. So life has been busy here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, but I am here, safe and sound, and ready to bring you guys more live posts with the cats that you all love so much. And that I love too, Mr. Bosco. So, if you couldn't tell, you can see Bosco on the left there. And there's Nunda, who has found the ideal spot to still enjoy the sun, but get back and hide in that tall grass and feel safe and secure, just as she pleases. So I always love coming by our serval habitats, especially in the summer when they really grow in like this. It can almost be quite the maze for these residents, and it's just so fun to see them really kind of buckling down in the dense foliage. I mean, when we say natural free-roaming habitats, we really mean it. And obviously that's within reason. I'll kind of back out here, and you can see a little mode path for the cats to walk down and navigate through their habitat. But we do want to leave a lot of it kind of untamed, if you will, to allow our cats to do exactly what we see here. Hey Susan M, thanks for joining us. I see an ear, says Kitty Foyle. It looks like a lot of people have spotted Miss Nunda over there in the tall grass. Right of the screen, you're right. You got it right, Linda. Nice job. We do have one other serval with us as well. We have Miss Lizzie, the serval, who's plopped down on a grass right here, little patch of grass right here. And so Lizzie, Bosco, and Nunda live with one other serval in this habitat, and that would be Mr. Phoenix. And Phoenix and Nunda arrived to the sanctuary together, surrendered from a private owner, and that's really the story for many of our servals. Just like a lot of you, what you understand with our hybrid cats, they're really caught up in this world of a wildcat being marketed as a domestic animal for pet ownership, and that's just not the reality with these servals. And more oftentimes than not, our servals are all coming to us from private owner situations. And it's just one thing that we truly impress upon people with all of our residents, but especially these servals, is to keep the wild in your heart and not your home. Servals do not make good pets. Since they have their wild adaptations, those large ears, long legs for reaching into the ground and picking up prey from inside of holes, all of that kind of adds up to a cat that is not fit for a home environment. You turn on your vacuum cleaner, those ears that are absolutely tuned in to every little noise. I mean, that is like a rocket ship going off in the living room. That serval is going to jump, freak out, and unfortunately with those small and brittle bones, we have a lot of our servals coming to us with metabolic bone disease and fractures, actual breaks. It just really is a tough situation, and something that's just so common with our serval residents, and one thing that we like to impress upon everyone here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that goes for all of our residents, is that to keep the wild in your heart and not your home, and to adopt appropriate pets. And though I do love these servals, they're so special. They're not a domesticated pet. They're a wild animal and deserve to be treated as such. And we just have the best following here at TWS, and you guys already know the drill. You guys already understand that the compassionate decision for a serval is for it to live in the wild and not in someone's home. And that's just what's so great about our TWS following, and you guys empower yourselves with that knowledge to go out and spread the good TWS word to your friends and family. And it's really amazing what we've created here on Facebook, and we're just so special to have you all behind us. Germ, I'm guessing your name is Jeremy. I'll call you Jeremy. These kittens are not stressed. You're right about that. It's the last thing we want here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that's kind of another point you hear us making often, is the individualized care that we offer our cats, is that not one of our cats is treated the exact same way, and so the love that we give to certain cats is different to other cats, and that's all to make them happy or not stressed, if you will, Jeremy. And so Lizzie picked up and found a little sunspot on that edge over there, but Nunda, I'm not sure where she disappeared to. I'm going to go through some more comments here. Happy Friday to you, Leopold. And a happy Friday to everyone. There's a long weekend here coming in the U.S. It's Memorial Day weekend. Everybody has Monday off, so hopefully you have some fun plans, maybe a barbecue, maybe some swimming, all types of fun summer activities. And I'll kind of zoom out for a second for you guys to get an idea of their habitat. It kind of just looks like a wall of trees, but that is an expansive habitat fit for Bosco, Nunda, Phoenix, and Lizzie. And they thoroughly take advantage of it, wandering the various pathways and kind of channels. You can see I'm right under the central animal building that is also connected to their expansive habitat. So those three can just access their room right through that guillotine door and head in and continue their cuddling inside. And obviously get out of the elements as well. We'll look over here and see we have Zambuca, Scarlet, and Little Diva over in this habitat. I see Little Diva walking around, so we'll go and zoom in on that pretty lady. Hey, Little D. Let me zoom all the way over it. Are you hanging out in your little hutch, staying out of the sun? She says, yeah, I am. Little Diva, she's been at the sanctuary for over a year now. And she also, like the other servals that we were just spending time with, also was surrendered to us from a private owner. And we're happy to be providing Miss Little Diva compassionate wild at heart life here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And she doesn't have a care in the world, just moseying around her habitat. Always special to see. And one thing that the servals are commonly referred as is the cat of spare parts. And why is that, you ask? And so there, I'm going to go catch up to little Miss Diva. Servals are referred to the cat as spare parts because they have the ears of a fox, they have that spotted coat of a cheetah, and then they have those long legs like a deer. And all these wild adaptations I was talking about earlier just help servals like this little Miss Diva in the wild be effective hunters. They have those ears so they can hear any type of prey that would be wandering under the ground, whether it's a mouse or a vole. They have that spotted coat to blend in on the savanna. and those long legs to reach in underground to get that prey. And you can also see the flashes on the backs of her ears, those whites. And those flashes are going to, oh, get those paws scratched, little Miss Diva. And those flashes are going to kind of mimic eyes in the wild, so she doesn't get crept up on by any type of predators. Welcome, everyone. It's a glorious day. I'm absolutely thrilled. I hope the service on this live post hasn't been too spotty. I'm thrilled to be doing a live post in Small Cat Track. Small Cat Track, here's where a majority of our servals are housed here at the Wildcat Sanctuary. And unfortunately, it just has some testy Wi-Fi service at times, and we're not able to bring you guys successful live posts with a lot of our serval residents. So I'm excited that it seems to me this has been a pretty smooth post. So I'm hoping everybody's been enjoying spending some time with some of our serval residents today. All of our cats here at the Wildcat Sanctuary are important, but a lot of our smaller residents, like our servals and hybrids, on social media can be overshadowed by the big cats. So it's great to spend some time with everyone here at the Wildcat Sanctuary and really look at the population that makes up the captive wildlife crisis and our residents here at TWS. Let's see if we can get a better look at pretty Lady Diva. And I don't see Scarlet or Zambuca. Those are little Miss Diva's habitat mates, so they must be spending some time inside. You really get an idea for Diva's habitat, and the habitat that we were just spending time over, Phoenix, Lizzie, Bosco, and Noondas, is just all that we offer our residents. Be it that little shade structure we saw little Diva in at the beginning, to kind of the overgrown, lush, natural surroundings in her habitat. I mean, she's really got it all, and we wouldn't have it any other way for little Diva or any of our residents here. This has been so special. And I'm looking over, and it's a little ironic. Little Diva, yes, she came to us as Little Diva, and we kept her name. But I think the true diva of the Wildcat Sanctuary is Little Diva's next door neighbor, and that would be Caracal Aurora. And so that's Caracal Aurora's habitat, and I'm kind of scanning around in there, and it doesn't look like I see her. Aurora is very tuned in, and so she can probably hear the paparazzi jib-jabbering out here, and is probably spending time in her indoor bedroom until the big bad paparazzi has gone away. Oh, so it always, I was mentioning earlier how it always takes me a second to find servals in these habitats, especially when they're growing in like this. I see Mr. Zambuca. He's the one male that lives with Miss Scarlet and Little Diva. Oh, Lauren, thanks for telling me the feed interrupted in the beginning. All right, that's good. Only one interruption. Wendy Stuck is saying, I love my serval sponsor boys, Sebastian and Chili. Oh, wonderful, Wendy. Thank you for sponsoring them. That is awesome, awesome, awesome of you. Hey, Susan K. So sorry for the loss of Kona. Hey, Susan, very much appreciated. Elise did an awesome live post. Spent some time with Miss Cashmere yesterday, and obviously we spent the whole day honoring Mr. Kona. And it's the days like that that make this job and this industry very difficult. And having you guys behind us with the well wishes really helps ease that pain. So thank you again, Susan, and thank you everyone who came out yesterday. Anne's asking, is my girl Scarlet out? Now that I see Zambuca, I still see Little Diva kind of roaming around. I'm going to zoom out here. I still see Little Diva roaming around, but I don't see Scarlet. I did see Scarlet a little earlier this afternoon when I was walking around taking photos. But we'll walk over there one more time just to make sure we're not missing Scarlet. And I think we're going to keep on that we have good connection, because sometimes when I go around that corner in Small Cat Track, I'll lose you guys. So I think we'll keep on rocking up here. And if you're just joining us, everyone, here's a better look at Mr. Zambuca. If you're just joining us, everyone, welcome and happy Friday. You're tuned into the Wildcat Sanctuary. Been spending some time with some of our serval residents today. That's Zambuca laying in the shade under a rather large perk structure. You can even see behind Zambuca is a hammock that's been built into that structure. So Zambuca can do what he's doing, get out of the sun and lay in the shade like that. He could hop up on his little fire hose bed, and of course he can go right to those top platforms and really get his sun time in if he wanted it. And Zambuca's story is one that is pretty tragic. And Zambuca was found at a home that was apparently being used to bred savanna cats. And Zambuca was the presumed stud, and this house was being pretty much falling apart at the seams with savanna cats clawing and urinating and defecating all over the place. Zambuca's owner was taken to the hospital with a drug overdose, and then all of the cats were then seized and then rehomed. So definitely a tragic story, and really kind of factors into why we at the Wildcat Sanctuary say no to hybrid cats, is that these hybrid cats are being bred in facilities that are the equivalent to puppy mills and kitten mills, and not suitable conditions for any type of animal, let alone a wildcat. And we're just happy that Zambuca is safe here at the Wildcat Sanctuary, and that we've told his story, so hopefully things like that can never happen again. All right, let's zoom out. Tracy says, "Yay, Zambuca is free." Amen to that. You're a good boy, Mr. Zambuca. All right, we'll finish the post with how we started. I see some more serval movement over here. Oh, is this just the best patch of grass to lay in, or what? Everybody says yes sirree. So it looks like Phoenix has joined us. That's Phoenix on the far left. Let me see who's in the middle here. It looks like Bosco's still on our right, and I'm thinking that's Lizzie who's joining Bosco, and Bosco says, "Hey, I think this spot is only meant for one person or one serval." You gotta find a new, oh, that's Miss Nunda. You gotta find a new spot. She says, all right. There's plenty of spots to lay in. Looking through some comments here. Christy Cat Lady, hope you're having a great day, and thanks for trying to show us videos of the cats here. Of course, Christy. It's the least we can do for awesome people like our TWS supporters who make this the lives that you guys watch on these live posts possible. And you're not only getting your live post fix from Facebook these days. We're actually doing live posts on Instagram and YouTube as well. So lots of places to get your TWS cat fix. Daniel, you're darn tootin'. I can tell Dash that he's a handsome tiger, a very handsome tiger indeed. Always love looking through everyone's comments. Thank you guys for participating in the post. It makes it fun for everyone, doesn't it? All right, from left to right, that's Nunda, Phoenix in the middle, Bosco on the far right. From these three servals and Miss Lizzie, who's putzing around here somewhere, these three servals wish everyone a awesome and stupendous long Memorial Day weekend. I hope everyone enjoys themselves and has a safe, fun, responsible weekend with friends or family, or however you want to enjoy yourself. But for now, I want to thank you again for tuning in today. It was a serval-filled live post. It was great to spend some time with these spotted residents. Sometimes our cell phone service doesn't let us go live up here or spend as much time documenting them on these live posts as we'd like, just because we just don't have good service. So I'm happy today that we did have some good service and were able to spend some time with these with some of our servals. So I hope everyone enjoyed it as much as I did, and for now we hope you have a great rest of your day and an awesome Memorial Day weekend, and we will see you on a live post soon.